So I'm here at Silver Dollar City getting ready to check out their very first weekend of their Christmas celebration this year, including the brand new Christmas at Midtown where they've added over 1.5 million lights. It's going to be really neat. Join me for my time here at Silver Dollar City as we get ready to have a great time with the Christmas celebration. So we're in front of the tree, which of course it's really early in the day for the tree to be lit. It's a little bit foggy today, so they do have a lot of lights on where you can see it. But as you can see, this is going to be a pretty typical Saturday. We're 20 minutes before the park opens, and you can already see the crowds coming in behind me. So it's going to be a busy day. Hopefully I can get pictures of everything that they've got here and have a little bit of fun. Be prepared though, if you come on a Saturday, the park is packed. You're going to be shoulder to shoulder with slow crowds in front of you. You can see behind me the gazebo there, along with the covered piano. That's actually where they'll have several different concerts and shows while you're out here. All sorts of live, free entertainment. So don't forget to check out the entertainment schedule. But there's a couple shows you're going to want to make sure you head to early because it's going to have very long lines. So one of the things you definitely want to do is get in line early for the big shows. This is an hour before Dickens' Christmas Carol. And you can see the line goes there.
He was on the sun porch. Ben was on the sun porch.
All the way up there. Down to where I'm at. And then down.
It's one of those where you put the coffee.
But that long line is so worth it. The Dickens production is probably one of the best productions I've seen at any theme park anywhere, and is an absolute not to miss. My pictures don't do it justice. So here's why you do not want to come on a Saturday during the Christmas season. You'll see it's crowded. Every show figure an hour wait before the show even starts. Now, if Saturday's the only day you can come, be here early, be at opening, head straight to the couple shows you want to see, even if it's a long wait, and that way you can get them. Otherwise, you're going to be caught in this kind of a crowd. This is the other show that is an absolute must-see along with Dickens. That's It's a Wonderful Life. They actually spent over $1 million putting this show together, and it's just a wonderful rendition of the classic story. It's not going to be exactly like the movie. They've got some musical numbers in it, and it's a lot of fun. It'll make you laugh at points. The neat thing is you look around from Red Gold here, you can see just how many lights there are, and this is far from the best lit area in the park. Let's swing around, and you can see all the trees and lights and everything just looking really pretty here. The sun hasn't even gone down yet. Just wait till later. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to get any good pictures of It's a Wonderful Life. Taking pictures indoors of shows is very hard, but trust me, it is an absolutely wonderful show and well worth seeing. But not every show has a huge line. For example, there's the carolers on the square that you're able to catch. One of the other shows not to miss is their Living Nativity. This is actually a musical version sung by Alan Asbury, who is a great singer. And just a wonderful telling of the Christmas story. Fun to see for the whole family. Another thing that's very popular during the Christmas season is a show that's been around Silver Dollar City for years, and that's the Cajun Connection. Lots of people love coming to check them out, and if they're your type, hey, definitely come down. Make sure you don't miss them. For my wife and I, they weren't exactly our style, but they were definitely very popular. So here's one of the nice little ways you can see how much they've decorated for Christmas. And hear the reindeer and the jingle bells. So here's one of the shopping areas that you can come visit, the Jingle Bell Junction. And you can see they've got all sorts of Christmas stuff in here. Ornaments, trees, lights. This is all in addition to the regular Christmas shop, which is also open. One of the really neat things that you can do during Christmas is you can meet Bumble. Rudolph and Clarice also come out, but kind of a fun little deal for the kids. So you meet Bumble there. Rudolph and Clarice, when they're here, will be right over there. You can make cookies with the little ones, frost them yourselves. Of course, there's reindeer games here as well. And then if you meet Rudolph and Bumble, after all the merchandise, you can also head right on over there and buy your pictures. And of course, what is Christmas without getting a chance to meet Santa? This is actually normally one of the water ride areas, but you can walk right on back here, past the photo booth, and Santa will be around the corner and right on over there.
Now, one of the absolute must-do is the Frisco Silver Dollar Sing-Along Steam Train that they do for Christmas. You can see as these people come riding by and waving, the train is all lit up, there's lights out in the woods, and as you get out there, Grandpa tells his version of the Christmas story. It is just a wonderful thing. So, you definitely want to make sure you plan time to go ride the train. It's probably the most popular ride at Silver Dollar City during Christmas, and you might even run into some SirWillow fans while you're over there. Be prepared, though. The lines for the train do get long. It looks longer than it is, though. These lines are about 45 minutes, but it may be less than that.
So we're about a half hour before the first parade. You can see the lights coming on. It's about 6:30, and if you look behind me, you can see the massive crowds. So here's the trick for you. They actually run 2 parades every night. Watch the second one. The crowds are much lighter, and then during the first one, go do some rides or catch a show or ride the train. Do something like that. It'll make it much more fun, even a good time to go see Christmas in Midtown. Here is some insanity for you. This is about 10 minutes before the parade. You got a few people who found a great spot up there, but just look at the massive crowds up here at the square. So you can see why skipping the first parade is a good idea, because you can see they go way back there. And just how crowded and packed in. It's beautiful on the square. But skip the first parade. Go see the second one.
Now, here's a little look at the parade. You can see Rudolph here. Bumble has just gone by. It's not a huge parade, but it is a fun parade. Very well lit. And just a great time. It's not on the scale of Disney, so if you're looking for that, you're not going to find it here. But it is still a great little parade to be able to enjoy. There's a couple of the highlights for you. But definitely make plans to see the parade. They typically do 2 parades a night, one at 7 and one at 9. So go do other things during the first parade. Come check the second parade. Not have to deal with the crowds, and you get nice up close. The only exception to that might be sometimes during the early parades, they will have a local band playing. For example, my son's university band is marching before the parade one evening. So you'll miss that if you watch the second parade. But other than that, the second parade is great. It's all there. And I love the end of the parade too, keeping the spirit of what truly is Christmas in it. And of course, all throughout the park are lights. The whole park is lit up. I love the little mistletoe corner here. Everywhere you turn, everything is lit. There's over 6.5 million lights all throughout Silver Dollar City. So everywhere you look, it's going to be more. You've got Fire in the Hole that's all lit up. There's the saloon that's lit up. But now this year, of course, the highlight is Christmas in Midtown, which is brand new. So let's take a look and show you off all the lights that are at Christmas in Midtown. Get ready.
So here's a look at one of the entrances. And you can see just how many lights there are. There's so many lights, it's actually overwhelming my phone's camera just a little bit. Just incredibly, brilliantly lit up. Absolutely gorgeous. And even more so when you get in. So hey, let's walk into Midtown and check it out. So here's a look at Christmas in Midtown. This is from just off of the square. Oh my goodness, it's so beautiful. Over 1.5 million lights down in here. So let's go down and give you a better look. First, then you got traffic control. Here's another look at it. See all the lights they put up. All the buildings are completely covered. There's one of the bits inspired by what used to be down at Hollywood Studios, the Osborne lights. See the trains and the smoke coming off the engine. And there's the globe. The wall of blue. Tree. And up above everything, globe. So Midtown used to be a nice quiet part of the park, and you can see now it is just brilliantly lit up. Absolutely gorgeous. So we're going to give you a 360-degree view here of some of the lights. There isn't one place that you can see all of these because there are so many of them. And just absolutely gorgeous. Silver Dollar City has gone above and beyond themselves this year with all of this. They built everything from scratch. I mean, you can see that some of it, such as the globe and a couple other things, were inspired by the old Osborne lights at Disney. But honestly, this seems like it is bigger and more lit than it was at Disney. Maybe because it's LEDs versus the others. But just absolutely beautiful. The only thing they don't have here that the Osborne lights did was the dancing lights, where they would have the music synchronized to that. And they've actually got that with their tree up at the square. So you can see the dancing lights that way. Here's another look at some of the lights here. You see the big tree and just the buildings covered. That's actually a flat, but you wouldn't know it. It looks like a big building. More trees and streamers. Santa is actually going right over my head here. That green tree is sitting where the treehouse used to sit. And you can just see all the lights. The wood carvers is down there. Just absolutely gorgeous.
So that's a little look at Silver Dollar City and their brand new Christmas at Midtown. 6.5 million lights. One of the most impressive light displays I've ever seen. You've got until January 1st this year to come check it out. So make time. If you can, come on a Thursday, a Friday, or a Sunday evening. Avoid the Saturdays. Expect a lot of crowds, but those will make it easier. And be sure to check out Silver Dollar City's Christmas this year.